What is up, YouTube? LazeeLlama here, and here we are back with some Clicker Heroes. So real quick, I did a bit of pushing when I got back out of work and whatnot. We pushed a bit. We're going to start getting to our clicks now. We're going to be able to push a lot farther. I'm also going to claim these and open all. There's probably going to be a bunch of them. I almost clicked that. That would have been terrible. I clicked on literally the line because I did click. Awesome. So we're getting to the point where we're going to be back in Suchi here very soon. I am going to try something this run, which might risk how much I can do tonight, but you can see that I've got this here, this 100% quick ascension in 35 minutes, which means I'm going to take a break here in just a bit, and we're going to come back in 35 minutes when this is done. And what we're going to do is, it's been requested a couple times, it's called, like, when you have enough quick ascensions to at least be 100%, what people do, and this kind of sounds odd, but it's interesting at the same time, is you reset, you spend all of your hero souls here on mainly, and this is mainly on Solomon. You can do some on Atman, people were saying, and then you could spread some out elsewhere, but generally it's like on these guys, they're on just stupid stuff. You just buy a couple of those, mainly on Solomon, which is going to mess up like the calculator and stuff, which I don't really care about, in which the calculator may tell us not to level more into Solomon, so we may end up starting to vary away from the calculator a little bit more, which would be kind of cool if we can get like to the point where we're away from it more, but we'll see how that exactly goes. We did break 6K, which is awesome, but they're like quick ascension reset. So basically what's going to happen is we're going to reset the game, spend all those, quick ascend to claim all those again, and we'll claim more because we're putting all those all into Solomon, and we're going to check that obviously when we do it. I'm going to see how much the quick ascension's worth, and then we're going to do it, see how much the quick ascension goes up to, and then when we go again, you should get to you'll break back to your highest zone ever a lot faster doing it this way. I've never heard of this till now. It was recommended twice. I don't know who saw it first, which one of them, but two people mentioned it in two different videos. So thank you to you guys. I'm gonna try it out, see how it goes. Which means like our runs are gonna we're gonna have more ascension. So like the little bit of calculations stuff I was trying to figure out are gonna be a little different, but it should make things a lot faster because we can quick ascend so quickly because we can afford our dude right off the bat basically. So we're going to kind of push this to wherever we can and then do that. I don't know how far we're actually going to push with the clicking. I did buy all the clicking guys last night before I went to bed. And I leveled up with Midas, as you can see. Midas got really high overnight. It got to a point where I stopped leveling and they just kept leveling Midas, obviously. Got back, bought this as high as I could, bought all the upgrades and moved over to it, and then just been kind of going. It stopped once. I continued it. So we've already kind of pushed it pretty far on its limits, but we'll see what it gets to. We can do Power Surge and get our Dark Ritual claimed as well, which will all help kill it a little faster, the Power Surge being there, because the DPS at this point is actually doing something. It gets to the point soon enough where the DPS doesn't really do much, and it really all comes down to lucky strikes to actually kill. But yeah, we're gonna see how that goes. I think it will be interesting. It sounds very plausible, and they sent me a link that kind of described it as well, because it was kind of iffy on exactly what I was doing. It made sense. What they were saying is what I thought they meant. And it is definitely an interesting idea. And if it is effective, I don't know how much more we're going to get, but you're supposed to be able to get back to your highest zone ever faster doing that. Again, you only really want to do it. You can do it really at any time, I suppose. But they said it's really effective if you have close to 100 worth, and this is literally exactly 100 one, which is what I found funny. But even if you get a couple, if you don't have any higher level mercs, and you know, even if you've got a 20-30%, or you get 2-30% or something, why not do it? It doesn't waste really any time to do, and you claim a lot more with it. I mean, the 100% is nice because then you're basically getting everything back for that run that you just got, at least that. So because we're gonna be spending basically all. I'm probably just gonna dump everything on Solomon, to be honest. I might throw a couple in Atman to see if it makes a difference. I'll probably buy a level of Atman, see if it changes it, and then if not, I'm just gonna literally just dump into Solomon, which will be cool. I think we'll probably just end up putting everything in Solomon. And then we'll do the quick ascend. We'll run it by the calculator. I'm curious if it's still going to recommend us to put I don't know how the calculator goes. I don't know if it calculates out of everything you have or if it counts a percentage of what you should be adding to it. So if I already have a Solomon at a really high level, is it going to keep recommending I put things in Solomon, or is it not going to? And if it doesn't, I want to keep leveling Solomon. So it kind of puts me at a weird spot like that. I don't want to only level Solomon when I'm doing those surges or something. So we'll see how the calculator manages it, and I'll kind of base off that point. But I'm excited to try that. So we'll push this on for a little bit, see how it goes. I'll break for 30 minutes. I'll probably come back and we'll do more of the later game pushing, because I'll come back and we'll use this whenever I stop killing, and then at that point that's not gonna last 30 minutes. So then we'll do this at that point and continue, and then we'll have our abilities. So I'll kind of, this episode is going to be a little bit of like coming back and forth of going away and coming back. So we're going to do that, and I will catch you then. Alright, so things are slowing down quite a bit. We're going to pop this. We still got 20 minutes left. We're just going to pop this to keep things going. Nothing crazy here. 24 hours for gold. It seems kind of pointless on our good guy here. It's not like something I really want to do. I could pop him out for a 2-hour quest, and that wouldn't leave me at a terrible time, but I think this is going to be a little more efficient for me. I should be able to hop on in about a half hour, no problem. I forgot I got to actually buy the levels of this, which could have been why we were stopping so much. It was probably definitely the reason. I should probably honestly take one of these off and leave them on there, just so we're grabbing that, because I really wasn't paying attention. We'd probably push a little bit more idle. So I'll see what I can do idle again. We'll come back, pop some abilities, and kind of see where things end. I mean, we should make it pretty close to 20 minutes off that gold and the abilities. I may end up doing the abilities, not coming back into things, just to kind of get that final push, but we'll see. We'll see where things go. Alright guys, so we're back. I pushed up as far as I kind of could. They just ended as well. We're just killing really slow. It's not even worth trying to push with abilities when they come up again. Man, that's rough. Just go for the gold. I don't really know. Rubies probably would have been better, but I'm going to take the gold honestly on that one. Just go grab some gold out of it. Why not? I've been trying to get some gold quests going just so I could get some far pushes a little early. Rubies probably would have been better in the long run, especially because I did just actually spent a couple rubies on reviving someone a little while ago. I meant to mention that earlier. I think it was this one here. I think we revived Angela for like 49 rubies or something. But anyways, we're going to try out the tactic here where we ascend. We'll have these as well. We'll claim with that. So watch. Let's do this. I want to kind of test this out. Before we do anything, I'm going to save it just to make sure I don't mess up real bad or something. Make sure we have a backup. I mean, it's pretty simple, but do that. Get some clicks going. Just got to get some gold going. We want it to go idle so we can afford the high guy up there. So got a bunch of those. We're not really going to be actually pushing. Put some levels in there. We want it to AFK a bit. You can see that this is worth 554. So that's what we're looking at there. I'm going to spend all these. I'm not going to use this as part of it. I'll use that as, you know, our actual rubies and whatnot. But now we're basically trying to put as many in here as we can. So what does Z do again? Z adds a lot, right? Should I put them all in there? Should I put some into up here as well? I don't think I can put some up here too. I didn't actually look. That did look like it's raising it. I think that is actually raising it. I would do another one just to see. Yeah, see, that does bring it up. I think everything can bring it up, but we're really looking to put this in here. So let's just let's do V and just put 5, 4, 1. Big. Oh, I can't put Q in there. Oh, see, I don't know how much that is exponent wise. So what does Z do? Not much. That's just that's just a million. Crap, I don't know what the Q is. I guess that's why people turn that on. I guess we can do it just to see. So now you can see it's 5.4 E to the 20th. Boom. That's a pretty ridiculous jump. And then, like, you can see how like little everything else is. So we can put that back. Actually, that wasn't even that much, was it? Why do I feel like we should have used more than that? Oh, because this is more than one hero assault per each one, isn't it? I can't even afford that, actually. Yeah, okay. So we did as many as we could. Alright, awesome. Nonetheless, that's fine. I'm going to turn this back because I prefer this still to be not like that. You see we went down to just the trillions there. So that's awesome. Big boost. This should have drove up a lot. Oh my god. That is crazy. And then look, because this is exactly 100%. I guess I have this to claim. Wow, didn't even get it. It's kind of upsetting. We're going to risk that. Actually, that's not really a risk because he's pretty much guaranteed to do it. He's still got 4 lives left. But we're going to do this, which is going to give us a ton here. Which is awesome. And then we just should be able to afford... Oh, we can't afford it. Yes, we can. Get that. Boom. Reset. And then we can claim this. Awesome. And then, yeah, we're good. Like, that was the run. That was the whole thing. Let's click once just to get this going. I broke idle doing that, but that's alright. We can go check this out and you'll see what I mean. you can see like the normal jump. Boom, boom. Awesome. Like that's great. I mean, that's that's pretty good. I think that's something we're gonna try to do more often, to be completely honest. We have to get lucky, obviously, which we're not getting here. I'm just gonna go for that, and we'll hang on to it till I get farther in this run. I may only get this one run in today, anyways, because of how late I kind of started. So we'll see. But anyways, let's save and go actually import these correctly now. Which again, I'm curious how much Solomon is that gonna actually have me do. I guess it'll even it back out to where it should be, because that was a really significant jump. Like that was brutal. Yeah, it does want summon to Solomon, so I'll say we take it and just keep doing that. Keep using the calculator. The calculator looks like it works well with it. So, see a pretty big jump there. That was ridiculous, actually. So we should be reaching our, like, where we were before really soon because of that. I didn't realize how ridiculous that would be. That was absolutely ridiculous. I was expecting, like, a decent jump, but, like, holy crap. Thank you, guys. That was a really good idea. For anyone wondering how that works, that's that. I could speed up your runs significantly. Again, the higher, like I wouldn't spend all of them unless you have at least 100% though, otherwise you could mess with it a little bit. I mean, even if you have like 70% worth for of the quests, you might be alright with it, but that was really cool. It's actually very interesting. It's something a little like not normal. That's definitely not a normal tactic for sure. I feel like I've never heard of that. No one's ever mentioned that. Like literally this whole series, almost 120 episodes that has never been mentioned. No one has ever talked about it. It's crazy. But anyways, to an admin. This is gonna show you how big of a jump it is right here. Literally 10 into everything except for Bub, which is 9. That's ridiculous. Oop. Wish 100 levels. That should be everything. Nice. That's ridiculous. I feel like that's crazy. We actually put a dent into that, right? Because that was big Q, right? Yeah, big Q. Huh. Yeah, that took off of that. That's crazy. That's awesome. We're going to be getting up to that point probably soon. We might get to this point in this run. We may not get far into it, but we might get to that point where we're actually reaching that max number, which is really cool. Wow, I'm actually really excited about that. Now I've got to I got to try to cycle some of these quests and get some 24-hour quests going. 24 hours is kind of rough at this point. If I get some like 8-hour quests later on tonight, that'd be cool. Like when some of these finish. That's making me want to do those more. I assume you could probably do those at any point of the game too, like whenever, like that. You could start doing that like right off the bat, as long as you have a decent merc or a bunch of mercs doing it. I mean, it wouldn't be as efficient with a ton of them, but if you got a demigod doing that, demigod's bringing quite a bit. I mean, Janice was level 10, and Janice brought that in, so 100% level 10 with recoupment speed, so it wasn't anything. So level 10 brings in 100%, which makes sense for 24 hours because you get 10% on 24 hours if they're level 1. So that makes sense. So if you get, man, you could make some crazy progress to that. We gotta get Arthur going here. I like that. We've been doing things pretty inefficiently because that is very efficient. Again, thank you guys. That is awesome. But that is going to conclude this episode, guys. Hope you guys did enjoy. If so, please smack the like button. And as always, I'll catch you guys later. Peace.